5.2 banner just got announced, and with the Pyro Archon on the horizon in the patch right after, you're probably shaking in your boots right now, wondering if you should pull anyone or skip for the Pyro Archon. Well, fear not, my dear friend, as I, Kira, shall help you with this predicament. Hello everyone, my name is Kira, and today I will answer the question if you should pull for anyone in the 5.2 banners. So without much yapping, let's get started. Well, before actually getting started, I would like to give the quick usual disclaimer: pull who you want, do not feel pressured by the meta at all, or this video to pull anyone. As long as you're enjoying the experience, that's all you really need. This is a purely objective look, but if you like anyone more than the others for any reason, really, any reason, you like their looks, you like their voice, you like their kit, whatever, you find them enjoyable, just pull and worry later. Without much further ado though, let's actually begin. First, let's quickly review everything for anybody who needs a reminder or knowledge on the kits. The first character is Chaska, and she is a new Anemo bow DPS that focuses on infusing her attacks with other elements. The second character is Lini, another bow DPS, but this time Pyro. He mainly stacks up big nuke damage with his charge attacks and then using his ultimate and skill to deal massive damage. The third character is Zhongli, a Geopolarm character that mostly focuses on his shielding to provide unmatched comfort to make your gameplay experience a lot easier. The last character is Novilette. The Hydro Dragon returns again stronger than ever. He's a Hydro Catalyst DPS that focuses on dealing big damage through his insanely overpowered charge attacks. With those quick overviews out of the way, we shall now talk in depth about everyone. Starting off with my wife, I mean Chaska. She's still not out yet, so obviously it's all a bit speculative. I already made a video going in depth, as in depth as I could about Chaska, so if you're interested, check it out. But the TLDR is that she sounds to be solid but not game-changing in any way. I believe her to be better than Wanderer, while mostly competing with Xiao for the best Anemo DPS, but not until she comes out and you see like actual calcs and in practice, how she works in practice, we don't really know. So stay tuned for that. For her pull value, she's okay. As a DPS that instantly makes her a luxury pull, especially since she doesn't seem to be top tier at the moment. So only pull her if you like her, or wait, on like calcs and other stuff. Moving on to Lini, he is actually a bit of an interesting case. I would argue he's very underrated because of his playstyle, but what he does is a lot of damage fairly easily if you're willing to master him, right? Like I said in the overview section, his main playstyle is bow charge attacking, so I understand why not many people like him, but if you like him and don't mind the playstyle, he's worth it 100%. I would argue that he competes very well with some of the like other Pyro DPS like Arlecchino and Hu Tao, and doesn't fall behind if you like him and like play him a lot, right, if you master him. As a DPS, he's a luxury pull as usual, but he's actually quite good if you're willing to ignore his gameplay issues and actually try to play him. And his teams are not very restrictive like people say. You can use a lot of options. Like, you can use like Dea as an example instead of Shangling, and that also allows you to use something like Furina, right, instead of Zhongli, and that allows for a very good team, right? Overall, he's worth it if you like him, but not essential for meta or anything. Moving on to actually a really interesting character, Zhongli. His place in the meta is really divisive right now, but my opinion is that he's still really damn good. If you're a casual or someone who does enough damage to clear content, the comfort through his shield is unmatched. And honestly, just by playing him for years, I honestly just became more so at Genshin Impact. Like, I just became worse, I couldn't dodge, and that only got fixed when I replaced him with Chilotan recently. That's how comfortable he is and how good he is. So if you value that, just pull. He is the best at that. He is easily the best at that. Meta-wise, he's not really great nowadays. Chilotan is just a straight-up upgrade in most situations, and always makes up for the loss of comfort with a lot of damage. I do think he has some value in specific situations because the highest Geo application in the game is like his, with his ultimate and shielding and stuff, which is important when some of the most annoying enemies in the game have Geo shields. I mean the Golem Visipis, fuck him, and the Geo Wolf Lord that might be coming soon, fuck him too. I will always hate them. All my homies hate the Geo Wolf Lord and the Golem. Anyways, moving on to the honestly best character in this patch, and the worst fudging time for him to run, Novilette. I am still mad that Hoyo put him right before Maviuka, like, spare my wallet, man, spare it. Joking aside though, Novelet focuses on a lot of damage through his Kamehameha looking ass charge attack. Usually a DPS has less pull value, but honestly, like Novelet is so overpowered, I would unironically put him above most supports that aren't like top tier. He turns this already easy game into a joke. Not even close. A big misconception is that the reason for that is his damage or clear time being the reason, but it isn't. A lot of other DPS units can out-damage him or even clear faster. The reason Novelet is so good because he is very easy to use. His ease of use is through the roof. He just E, charge attack, Q, charge attack, charge attack. It is fairly simple. And he is really fucking easy to build. Really fucking easy to build. Which gives him to like a high damage floor. And he is so damn flexible, man. Like, he has no team building issues. It's almost unfair how good he is because of that. And he still has some of the highest damage ceiling in the game, meaning the max potential damage, if you don't know what that means. For his pull value, it's really damn high, with his only issue being his gameplay being a bit boring for some. I was fine with it with my short use of him in my alt account, but some people may not like it, so account for that before pulling. Another thing is Mavuka, the Pyro Archon, will be coming next patch, almost guaranteed. And that is really important because Archons are usually game changers. So be careful wishing, and it might be wise to wait on the banner announcements of 5.3 because he's in the second half. But if you do pull him, he won't disappoint. Always worth it, any day of the week, any week of the month, and any month of the year. In conclusion, the best option would be either to pull Novelet or completely skip the patch. But if you like the characters, they won't really disappoint you. I personally like the sign up a lot, cause it's good enough that no character would be disappointment if you pull them. Like, they're all worth it, like they're all worth your gems. But it still gives you a choice with a lot of them, even Novelet being luxury pulls, right? So it's really on you. I personally will be fishing on Novelet. But if I don't get him, the rest of the saving will go for Mavuka, the Pyro Archon. What about you though? What are you gonna pull? Or are you gonna skip the patch? I'd like to see your opinion in the comments. And with that, I deeply reviewed every 5-star coming in 5.2 and hopefully helped you make a choice on whether to pull or skip. If you found this video helpful, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I'm nearing 100 subs, and as a small content creator that is big, I would love that. Have a good day, day or night, wherever you are. Bye.